Yeah, so I just pulled up to the lake because I got some herbs from my bath that I need to chop off. And I don't know, it's just something about like the water that just does it for me. You know what I'm saying? But guys, it's been so long, and I know like I'm on my period right now, so I just feel like, I don't know, like I'm just in a very like intuitive state of mind. Okay, so I feel like at one point in my life I was very concerned with feeling and wanting to be very godly, and not saying that like we're not naturally that as humans, but kind of like denying myself this human experience. And it's so potent, and it's so beautiful, and it's so intense and deserving to allow yourself to be 100% human. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes our perception, our religious perception, the box that we keep God in, can hold us back, because you don't have to conform to a specific religion, and you can have your principles and morals and still not place God in a box. You know, I see God in every action and step that I take. I see Goddess in me. You feel me? And so I know that every action, whether it be morally correct, karmically intact, there's God in it. There's God and the devil. There's God and Satan and Lilith and Sophia and all of it in everything. So why should I place this energy that's so real and alive and so like everywhere in a box? If anything, it restricts me, and it can make you go crazy. You be talking about religious psychosis, spiritual psychosis. In my eyes, that shit is real, you know? And I feel like because I denied myself the human experience, I got too caught up in the spiritual one. When you refuse an ego death, that shit will make you go insane. Especially like my perception on psychedelics and stuff like that. People who have bad trips are the people who's not dying to themselves. You gotta die to like your perception of who you are. You can't be like, you can't be 100% pure all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just keep the mask up all the time. Like, no, you gotta like shed that skin at one point in time in your life. And if you're gonna do it while you're under the influence of the medicine. But if the medicine is making you and tricking you into believing this perception of reality that is untrue, you know, that your ego keeps, that you keep validating your ego for, you're gonna go crazy. Like there's no there's no way around that in my eyes, you know? And that's just the state that I was in for like the beginning half of this year. I just went through like a breakup, and I'm finally like saying, I can say finally now that like I've officially moved on. Like I don't want that in my life, you know, but I appreciate all of it for what it was. I look back at old pictures of myself and I'm like, I was not okay. Like, and I remember vividly, I would look in the mirror and I would look at myself and I'd be like, this is not how I see myself in my mind. This is not how I see myself in my soul. So why every time I go to take a picture, every time I look in the mirror, this is what I look like? It don't make sense to me. It's not adding up. Like it's not clicking. Like it's not clocking. Like what's not clocking? You know what I'm saying? And so that shit kind of like had me like, what do I have to do? But it wasn't until like he broke up with me that brought me right back to myself, because I knew that once I left this relationship, I'm not going back. Like, I'm moving on, you know. And once it's over with me. Like, I got Saturn in my 7th house, guys. Like, no, like, once it's done, you know. It's getting strict over here. And like, even after the relationship, I would try to like talk to new guys, and I just can't, you know. Like, I don't have no hoes because I choose not to have no hoes. I don't want, like, men are draining. But let me stop, let me get back to the point. The point was, I was too lost in the sauce of black magic, witchcraft, and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe in witchcraft. I believe in magic. I believe in intention. You feel me? But black magic being done on me, I'm too in control. Like it's like the goddess in me reigns supreme. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be telling me that somebody doing work on me. Don't be wishing that on me. Don't be wishing that shit on me at all. Like, the goddess in me is too alive, too real to ever like even think to let any energy that doesn't belong inside of my aura. Like, you know. And the biggest spell that I feel like was being done on me was being in a relationship where I lost myself, because I gave so much of myself away. It's the empathy without boundaries. It's the lack of discernment. It's the wanting security so bad because you can't find it in yourself. It's the wanting stability and the projecting of my own masculine energy. All this shit that I was talking about on my page, at one point, I had to go back within and address everything that was going on with me at the time, because I had to take my own freaking advice. And now I'm seeing it for what it is. Like, yes, be spiritual, but also be real. Like, also be grounded in reality. Like, it's okay to work your job. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's how you materialize things with your money, and however you get it is how you get it, and it's gonna come. You know, it's a currency. It flows like a river. But you can't be on that freaking river with no, like, you trying to swim. You trying to swim in the river, and it's rushing, and you drowning. You wondering why you drowning. Or you in the river with a freaking box. You in the river with a raft. Nah, babe, it's okay to go in that river with a solid boat. You know, with a heavy metal ship. Like, it's okay. You don't gotta swim this vast ocean alone. You can have a team, you know. That's how I be feeling. And so, honestly, I think it's good to know that, like, or it's nice to approach your spirituality with an awareness that you're still human. Like don't be thinking that you above the program, baby. You're not above the program. We're all earthlings. We're all earthlings here. I had to learn how to like shift through my energies. I think that I was delusional for too long. And you can't follow no man with no direction. What the hell? What make you think you gonna be led somewhere if you following a man with no direction? He don't even know where the hell he going. So what? So I'm like, the whole time, if I was in control of this ship, it wouldn't be none of that. And so now I'm in control. And it ain't none of that. I know exactly where the fuck I'm going. That's me embodying and empowering my masculine energy and tapping into my security and my inner stability, everything that I know that I need to get me to where I need to go. Okay? While still pursuing myself creatively and seductively and sensually. I go and I work and I come back home and love on me as much as I can, okay? As much as I can. And I be having my moments where I feel like I have to chase, but there's no chasing. There's no chasing. One thing that my dad told me, I have so much to talk about. One thing that my dad told me, he was like, you choose Don't forget that you choose. Another thing he told me in a different conversation, let them do the crushing. This is applying to men, but it just gives, don't chase, attract. And my dad is a Virgo, like that's a feminine sign. Like I'm a listen. I'm not gonna chase it. I'm just gonna let it come to me. And if it's not meant to come, it's not meant to come. But everything, all these positions that have been placed in my life, it's like set up so right to the point where I can only have faith and trust in God. Like I can't really believe in the witchcraft and the destiny swapping and the black magic and stuff, because it's like God is too powerful, like God is just too strong. Okay, I have too much faith here. Like I have too much trust in myself to not be slipping like that. And you know, I be having my moments where I get humbled for being prideful, but at the same time, I hold myself accountable, and I keep my humility. I have to. I must. That's how I become a stronger, sovereign, free woman. You know, so I live free with my job, but it's still like really nice because I get everything that I want, because I know that I get everything that I want. I'm like I will always have everything I need and more and more. This is just my coming back tangent. Updates. This is my new vehicle. She is so me. She is so me. Her name is Linda the Ladybug, and I love my shawty for real. She's been getting me to and from work, up and down the city, and we've been having us a good old time this time that I've been having her, and I'm very grateful for life right now. This is what I wanted. You know, this is what I knew I wanted for myself, and I developed a plan on how I'm going to, and how I was going to obtain this for myself, and now I'm just waiting, and I'm preparing for my next steps. And I'm not going to talk too much about it, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And it feels happy to talk. I feel really good to talk about this. I feel really good to come back, and I'm very grateful for everybody who stayed. It's been a journey, and 2025 has just been a year for me. It's been a year. It's been putting an end to a lot of things, a lot of themes, and I'm really coming into myself. Plus, being in my 10th house year, like some structure at 21. I started this channel at 19. Some structure needs to be gained and put into place and put into order. And sometimes I be feeling lonely and alone, but I know that this is what I need to blossom, to flourish. Because when I get to 22, it's gonna be so up there, okay? And I'm just documenting, and I'm just like, okay. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you mess with me, make sure you subscribe, and if you like the video, just like the video for your girl, you know. See ya. Peace.